Today, a matchup of NL East rivals between the Philadelphia Phillies and the Miami Marlins. Alongside Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and guys, the Marlins come into the day with the opportunity to sweep this 4-game series after having claimed the first 3.
Yeah, and you don't want to get complacent. You steal the first 3 games and you're feeling like, man, we got this series already wrapped up. But you can't let the other team up off the mat right here. You have to stay focused, out on the mound, clean defense, everything it takes. You don't get many opportunities throughout the course of a season for 3-game sweeps, let alone the potential 4-game sweep.
Sandy Alcantara gets the starting assignment for the Fish in this matchup. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, you want to know if this guy's one of the better pitchers in the league? Well, how about this? Batters are hitting under 200 against this guy for the year, so he's done a good job against both righties and lefties. And I'm looking for him to be just as dominant in this one.
Leading off the afternoon.
And that'll bring up Gene Segura. And there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year. Here's the first pitch to him.
First pitch, 12-10.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Nope. Ball 1.
These Marlins, as they take the field this afternoon, they've been hot of late, winners in 4 straight.
Hey, this is the big one here, Matty. You know what, D-Roll? They're about to head on a 9-game roadie. One thing they'd like to do, get on that plane feeling good about themselves and salvage the last game of this series.
Yeah, Dan, they need to find a way to win this one today. Get on the flight. Makes everybody's dinner taste better. 9-game road trip coming up. A lot of packing involved, a lot of grinding on the road. They need to find a way to win this last one at home.
The 1-2. Lifts it into the air to shallow center. Chisholm onto the grass, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
Batting second.
With that, here's the starting lineup for the visiting Philadelphia Phillies. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Well, man, I appreciate the way Bryce Harper plays the game. Looking at the stats, man, I'm impressed. He's in the top 5 home runs in the National League coming in. When you're doing that, you're catching just about everyone's attention. Don't be surprised if he doesn't make something happen here today.
That brings up Alec Bohm as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. Lifetime in this matchup, he's 2 for 3. The 1-0 is swung on and missed, strike 1.
Let's get it going, boys. Somebody's loose, hitting 98 with ease in the first inning.
Now the 1-1 pitch.
That's the heavy sinker right there. He has the ability to get ground balls when he needs them, potential double play situations, or to get that jam job with no one on base, that tapper right back to the pitcher. One of the toughest pitches to hit in the game.
Swing and a miss on the breaking pitch, 2 away.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
Here's Bryce Harper now. As they'll watch a sinker here that misses. It's ball 1. 289 is the average coming in. 13 home runs and 31 RBIs. That evens it up 1-1. And now a pitch on the way. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone.
They're going to probably stay away from this guy. He's got so much power, you don't want to miss over the heart of the plate. But I think when pitchers try to be too cute on that outside corner, they might leak one a little bit inside, and this is where that guy would jump on it.
Rhys Hoskins would be next. Just starting things out here in South Florida. Swung on and missed 3-2.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
And we'll have the first base runner of the ball game here as that misses, and it's a 2-out walk.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
1 ball and 1 strike to the Phillies' first baseman. The 1-1.
Hey.
Harper is off at first with 2 away. Swing and a miss, and that's out number 3. Phillies strand 1, and now the Marlins will have a crack at things. No score. Zach Eflin is the man on the mound for the 4th game of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, you can't always judge a pitcher by the numbers. I know the ERA is into the 4s coming into this start, but he's actually a pretty solid pitcher. And every once in a while, he can throw some decent games in there. It's not easy having an ERA under 4 in baseball. He's slightly over that, but this guy's a better pitcher than that ERA indicates.
Jazz Chisholm is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Dan Dero, these Phillies, as they begin play here today, they have not been playing their best baseball of late as they've dropped 4 of their last 5.
Yeah, Matt, they have to avoid the sweep right here, especially a 4-game sweep. That can be devastating to the psyche of a team. It's okay. It happens. Throughout the course of a season, you're going to drop 3 in a row. But to get pounded 4 games by the same team can't happen.
Time now for a glance at the Marlins lineup card in this one. Dero, what's the word on this lineup as they go for the series sweep?
This is not even a stat you probably would have even looked at 10 years ago. The fact that this team's last in walks in today's game bodes a lot of trouble. They will swing at the rosin bag. Do not expect this pitcher to come over the heart of the plate in any meaningful position because he knows he's going to get a lot of swing and miss.
Starling Marte comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. And that catches the outside edge. 1-1. Eflin is sort of a curious case as a starter. Usually doesn't walk many guys, but at times he ends up giving up his share of hits. The translation on that is that he throws a lot of strikes, but oftentimes they are hittable strikes.
One of the keys, Matt, you'll have to watch from this guy. At times he kind of tiptoes, he tap dances around the strike zone. He has good stuff, but when he falls behind the count, he tends to nibble a little bit. And then when he brings the ball into the strike zone, and when he does, he becomes much more predictable. And what happens with that? The hits per 9 innings tend to go up.
Couldn't have been much closer at first, and as show track will demonstrate for us, it took a throw of over 90 miles an hour just to beat the hustling runner. Really an amazing show of arm strength on that play. Stepping in now, Jesus Aguilar. As he'll take one on the inside corner at the knees. It's strike 1. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But it bangs off the out-of-town scoreboard. The relay, but he'll be in there with a double.
It's always nice to get something cooking in the first inning, even with 2 outs. Now your cleanup man steps to the plate and has a chance to drive in the first run of the game.
To the plate now, Adam Duvall. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. The 0-1 offering. Yanked on the ground down the line. And this gets past him at third as it hugs the line. A fair ball. On to second, but he's in safely as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play.
Every manager and every pitcher in the league loves to play with an early lead, and they've got one here. Back-to-back doubles put them up by a run with the opportunity to stretch the lead here with another dangerous hitter set to step up.
Into the box now, Jorge Alfaro. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. Day off for him yesterday, but back out there for this one. The 1-0.
You can't let your guard down in the box. I don't care how great a hitter you are up there. You have to find a way to stay aggressive within the zone, knowing full well he's probably working around you.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. And he takes a pitch right down the middle.
Yeah, I get it. They want to run this guy's pitch count up, but that was a pretty good pitch to hit. He might be kicking himself that he didn't swing at that one.
The set and the 2-1. And there's ball 3 on a breaking ball that misses away.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. Good pitch, but if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
And that's low, ball 4.
Batting 5th, the left fielder.
So here is Jesus Sanchez, and the Marlins looking for more in the game's opening frame. Here's the first pitch to him.
Tough situation early out on the mound, but if he can limit the damage right here, might build some confidence and get him rolling.
Lays off again, and it's 2-0.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
Ready with the 2-0. 3-0 now.
And how about the uncommon patience for the rookie in a big spot right here? These have been some tough pitches to lay off.
Here's the 3-0.
I know he stole a strike right there, but he wants to get that curveball down or he's going to get hurt.
Strike taken as that one crosses over the inside part of the plate. This is pulled into right. And that'll get down out there near the wall. And the runner is in from second. In to score is the runner from first. It's a 3-0 game.
When he started this game, giving up 3 extra base hits in the opening frame was not what he had in mind. He could still settle down and turn things around on the mound, but the way it's going right now, this has the makings of a start he's going to want to forget.
At the plate now, Miguel Rojas. As he'll take a look at a sinker here, too low for ball 1. Head-to-head at the start of play against Zach Eflin. He has 9 base hits in 27 at-bats. He's taken him deep once. The 1-0.
Nope.
To me, it looks like he just doesn't trust himself out there on the mound. It's like he's fighting his body on every pitch, and as a result, we're seeing a lot of balls from him early on in this game.
The 2-0 on the way.
Yeah.
Swinging a soft liner. He'll get to this one deep in the hole. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So 3 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a man left. Second inning coming up here in South Florida. The Marlins on top, 3-0. Here's Andrew McCutchen now. And the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home.
Hey, Matty, they need to get some offense going in this one. Getting a run back in this inning, give them a little bit of confidence that they can keep up in this game.
First pitch on the way.
Hey.
Today's contest is, of course, the finale of the series, and the home side has dominated so far. They've got the opportunity to complete the sweep with a win in this one.
This team going for the sweep is looking for some home cooking. It's always nice to win a series, but particularly nice when you can sweep a series at home.
High and deep to right center. Right fielder giving chase. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
Batting fifth.
Check out the Miami Marlins on defense. And let's take a look at Starling Marte, another one of those super athletic outfielders of the new regime. Ability to cover ground, can play multiple positions in the outfield, hit in the middle of the order.
In now, JT Realmuto. Fouled away. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Now a fastball here that'll wisely lay off, and it's 1-2. And it certainly helps when you're throwing your ace on the mound in the series finale. Can't ask for much more than that.
2 balls.
One of the keys when you show up to the ballpark and you're going for a sweep, you look at that lineup card, you see your ace pitcher is on the mound. You have to feel awfully good about their chances to complete the sweep.
Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
I think that's one of the toughest calls for an umpire to make. The check swing appeal. Hitters rarely feel like they went, and I don't think he likes getting rung up there by the first base umpire. But looking at it, it's hard to say for sure that he didn't go around.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
0-1's the count.
Two out, nobody on. Ball 1. In his career against this pitcher, he's gone 2 for 5. He also has 1 home run. 2 balls and a strike.
That's
He's
ball
fallen
three.
behind now, 3-1.
Counted 3-1.
This is a good at-bat so far here with 2 away. If you're going to go down 1, 2, 3, at least make the guy work for it. He's doing that, and he's even gotten himself into a
That's ball
good hitter's
4.
count now.
And he misses here for ball 4. Already 2 walks surrendered in his first couple of innings of work.
Well, this guy's been prone to giving up walks and bunches, and that's already 2 walks here in the early going. We'll see if this continues to be an issue for him as this start continues.
So the next to bat will be Adam Hazley, and we'll see if they can make him pay for the 2-out walk. Always considered a big no-no, of course. From the belt, the pitch.
Hey.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1.
That's a
Looked
ball.
like the sinker there dipped a little below the knees.
34 pitches for him through an inning and 2/3 right now. That's not terrible, but it's a lot higher than he'd like.
That's a foul ball off to the left, and it moves to 1-2.
He's gone to the well with that pitch 3 times in a row. I'm interested to see if he changes it up right here.
Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Fouled off. Gregorius, the runner at first with 2 gone. Hit down the line at first. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. 1 left for Philadelphia. They trail in this one 3-0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and set to go as the third baseman, John Birdie.
Third baseman, John.
Now here's the first offering.
That's a ball. Count 1-0.
Into his windup, here comes the 1-0.
Hey.
Now time to list the umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Jerry Hillsdale.
You know, D-Row, I think Jerry Hillsdale is a very good hitter's umpire. Doesn't give much on the edges. He's going to make you put the ball over the plate.
Oh, I love me some Jerry Hillsdale. You have to come over those 17 inches. He ain't giving you anything on the outside corner, and that's the way it should be.
Throw pulls the first baseman off the bag.
Batting ninth.
And that's what speed
pitcher.
does for you. He made the play, but in the back of his mind, he knew he was dealing with the speedster, so he rushed the throw, and he had more time than he thought, too.
So now to the plate, Sandy Alcantara. A runner at first with no outs here. Now a bunt attempt here. And you can't ask for much more out of a pitcher than that. The sacrifice works to perfection.
The batter, number 2.
Time to take a look at the Philly D. Let's spot shadow Bryce Harper, and why wouldn't we? He's only one of the best players in the game. He puts it on the line every night in the field and at the plate.
At the plate, Jazz Chisholm. As he takes a called strike at the knees, it's 0-1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Great game plan so far by this offense. They're not chasing any of those breaking balls out of the zone.
Good hard slider at 88. It's 1-2 now. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
Always tough for one of these base umpires to make a call on a guy's check swing. It's not a great angle, and everything happens so quickly, so they really have to be paying attention out there. Looking at the replay, I think he got it right, so that's a tip of the cap for the Blue.
From the belt, kicks and deals.
Nope. That's in time.
The 1-0 is looked at for ball number 2.
When hitters are able to lay off curveballs and get themselves into good counts because of it, you're in pretty big trouble as a pitcher. A lot of guys rely on their opponents offering at that pitch, even when it's not in a good location to hit.
2 balls and a strike.
Nasty 2-0 slider right there for a strike. No shame in tipping your hat.
And there's a base hit on the line. And another runs across as this is now a 4-0 ball game.
Dan, as a former infielder, I apologize for him. Nothing's more frustrating or upsets you more as a defender than making an error and seeing that guy come around to score.
You know what? And that's one of those cases as a pitcher, D'Lo. There's not much you can do. Listen, there are physical and there are mental errors, and you just have to, as a pitcher, go ahead and look past that now and try to pick up your teammate and try to get it out any way you can.
It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. The 0-1 delivery.
Outside, that's a ball.
Pitch out.
2 balls,
Nothing
1
doing.
strike.
Marte off for second. All even now, 2-2. Has a look, now the pitch. He's on the move again from
Now the
first.
3-2.
Pitch outside, the throw is well behind the play. That's an easy stolen base.
You don't see that very often against this guy. This guy has one of the best arms in the game, but still a successful steal of second base.
To short. Segura has it. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as the side is retired. Marlins forced to settle for 1. We'll go now to the top of the 3rd. Miami's out in front, 4-0.
Welcome back to Miami, where the hometown Marlins have given these fans a lot to cheer about from the mound this season. With one of the best team ERAs in the league, it's pretty clear they command a lot of attention and praise. Before the game, one pitcher told me that he thinks their success comes in large part due to their strikeout abilities, a category where they also rank near the top of the league. He said even when we do get ourselves into trouble, most of us can dial up a strikeout and help get ourselves out of it. And that makes a huge difference over the course of the season. Power arms and nasty stuff. Apparently that is the key to pitching, guys.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. First pitch on the way. Zach Eflin is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning, 1-0.
The offense better get it going right here because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
Now the 1-1 pitch.
Great job by the pitcher right there, changing eye levels. We all know he's a sinker ball pitcher, but if he could throw some four-seamers up in the zone like that, it could work for him.
Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out. No one on with 1 down, and that'll bring in Gene Segura. And now the first pitch.
Too high.
And a ball, 1-0. Line to the right side. But taken in over at first for the second out, as that might have been extra bases if it were 3 feet higher.
Alec Bohm.
Next to dig in, Alec Bohm. 0 for 1 here in the early going. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Ball, that's out.
Phillies are still looking to crack into the hit column in this one. Hard hit at third. And the Phillies are into the hit column.
Boy, just when you're looking for one of those shutdown innings, you get 2 quick outs, D-roll, then you give up a 2-out base hit to extend the inning.
Yeah, you show me a big league ball player that's going to give away an AB. No chance. Everybody's in there grinding every at-bat, every plate appearance. Nice job. Maybe a little 2-out lightning start.
And Bryce Harper will dig in at the plate. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you can extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
First pitch is a sinker, too low, 1-0. From the belt, the pitch. Back up the middle. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
You know, your offense just throws a number up on the board for you. The last thing you want to do is go out there and not throw a donut up for the boys. He was able to get those first 2 outs so quick, but now with a hit and a single, he finds himself in a little bit of trouble.
Next to bat will be Rhys Hoskins. In the air, down the line in left. Left fielder giving chase. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Phillies leave a couple. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. Now it'll be Adam Duvall. He doubled his last time up.
The right fielder, Adam Duvall.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch.
No, that's down.
Hey, let's not sugarcoat it. He's had a rough couple innings. He's going to have to find a way, whether it be mechanically or mentally, to be able to stay in this game.
The 1-1 home.
Inside ball.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
And a 2-1 slider is looked at for a called strike 2. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Standing in now, Jorge Alfaro. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. The 1-0.
Yeah.
That's 3 straight sliders in a row. I'd be shocked. I would be shocked if he went to that well a 4th time. I'd be looking heater.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Line toward the alley in left center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. You can relate, Dan. So what's going through the pitcher's mind right now?
Well, they've had some good at-bats against him all game long. It seems like it's just been hard hit after hard hit. As we take a look at his line here, the numbers do not lie. This has not been one of his better outings, and he'd be the first to tell you that.
Into the box now, Jesus Sanchez. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one. Sanchez bats left but throws right and stands in at 6'3". This is his second year as a major leaguer. Nothing in one count. Here it comes. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2. Swing and a liner, but pretty much right at the left fielder as he takes it in for the second out.
Now batting, shortstop, Miguel Rojas.
And now in the box, Miguel Rojas. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Now here's the first offering, as he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball one. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Alfaro leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. In there, 2-1. Over at the knees, and that's the second strike.
I got the count. 2-2.
Oh, and he took a big swing at that one as this is driven out to deep left center field. And what an effort on the running play to end the inning. Marlins leave one. They lead it 4-0. All set for the start of the fourth, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Andrew McCutchen. 50th pitch of the game on its way. The windup and the 0-1. Outside for a ball, 1-1. One and two now as that one's fouled off. Into the windup and the pitch. Bottom dropped out on him, and that's a strikeout. Alfaro goes to get it, and the throw is in time. McCutchen is retired, and there's one away.
Good job of getting him to chase the ball in the dirt right there. Hey, also credit the catcher for keeping it close and finishing it off with a good throw to first. That's harder than it looks, but big league catchers make it look easy sometimes.
To the plate now, JT Realmuto, as he'll take a look at ball one. Struck out in his first at-bat. Down the left field line and deep, but this is going to wind up a foul ball. No runs, 2 hits, and 1 error in the ballgame for the Phillies so far. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
And I really don't know how you swing at that. He must have had his mind up he was going to swing as soon as the ball came out of the pitcher's hand.
In the dirt, but swung on and missed. He makes the throw to first. 2 down.
Now
Here's Didi Gregorius. He's yet to get into the hit column in the series. 0 for 7. First pitch on its way.
Ball! That pitch is out.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. On the corner away, a ball and a strike.
One ball,
Hey,
one
usually
strike.
the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
The 1-1.
Great job on those last
One
2
ball,
pitches of
2
varying
strikes.
speeds. Gave him a hard fastball, and then he locked him up with a changeup.
And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Pure dominance on the mound as he strikes out the side in order. Back with more of this Thursday afternoon Business Person Special. Welcome back to Miami as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the commercial break, I had a chance to catch up with manager Don Mattingly about the Marlins' offensive production. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've already put 4 runs on the board, and they've done so by running up their opponent's pitch count. So he said he thinks they're going to have a lot more opportunities to score because of that as the game goes on.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Ready now is John Birdie, who came around to score last time after reaching on an error. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch.
Hey, it's been a little bit of a rough outing for this guy in this one so far. And one thing you can look at if you want to get really picky, less than 60% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
Hazley patrolling center makes the play, 1 out.
The batter, the pitcher, Sandy Alcantara.
Next, it'll be Sandy Alcantara, who dropped a sacrifice bunt in his last plate appearance.
And not easy to do in today's game. High velocity, exploding breaking stuff. He executed that sac bunt perfectly.
And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike.
I guess the game plan from the offensive standpoint today coming into this one was they were going to work the counts. They've been super patient at the plate in the early goings of this game, and they've got the lead looking for more.
I got the count. 0-2.
He's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. A bouncer to the left side. Reined in. On to first, and there are 2 down.
The batter, number 2, second baseman, Chisholm.
Back to the top of the Miami lineup now, and stepping in, Jazz Chisholm. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. First pitch on its way.
Aye.
Four runs, 5 hits, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. Popped up. Swing and a liner. And that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out. You can relate, Dan, so what's going through the pitcher's mind right now?
Well, Matt, as we take a look at his line here, he might not know all the specifics, but he knows he hasn't been pitching all that well in this one. Sometimes it happens, you start a game and never completely get into that rhythm. Seems to be the case here.
Digging in next will be Starling Marte. As he takes a cold strike on the black, it's 0-1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Before the 0-1, he'll check on first. Just keeping him close. Chisholm is off of first with 2 away. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Now a left-hander up and throwing in that Philly bullpen. The 1-1 home. Just catches the inside corner for strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Hey, I don't mind that take right there. That was a nasty breaking ball. Started outside the zone, popped back inside the zone. Good spin rate on it. Move on to the next pitch.
And did he hold up in time? A look down, and no, he went around. It's strike 3. One left for Miami, but they hold a 4-0 lead. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, I had a chance to catch up with manager Joe Girardi during the commercial break about the Phillies offense. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
Thank you, Heidi. Here now is Adam Hazley. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Here's the first pitch to him. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. On the ground to the left side. He's got it. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. So still nothing against him on the scoreboard here in the 5th as we check out the league leaderboard for team ERA. And you can see there that they're currently residing in 2nd place in the NL in that category. Ronald Torreyes will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
For Philadelphia, number 74, Ronald Torreyes.
First offering on its way. And he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. Torreyes, once a Minnesota Twin. He was signed as a free agent in the middle of last season.
Yeah, I know he expected to get a longer-term deal, but these are the facts right now. He is on a 1-year deal, and he is going to have to produce if he is going to get that multi-year he's been looking for come off-season.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Chopped weakly to the left.
Hey, 3 foul balls in a row right here, searching for that put-away stuff.
The next 0-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
That's just quality pitching right there for that strikeout. Some guys are real good low ball hitters, but more often than not, keeping the ball down is going to lead to a lot of success on the mound.
Gene Segura standing in as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1.
Hey, this isn't exactly the way you'd like to draw it up. Not throwing a lot of first pitch strikes, but the bottom line is he's getting outs.
A ball and a strike to the Phillies leadoff man. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
And they keep the inning alive with a base hit, but you can see that's only the 3rd hit. He's given up the entire game, so he's still in total control out there.
At the plate now, Alec Bohm, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Count now a ball and a strike.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
This is on the ground over to first. And that's through for a hit. And that runner will hold up at second with 2 aboard now.
2 quick outs from the 8-9 guys in the order, but the top of the order, it's a different story. A knock and then another single back-to-back, and now you got traffic with the big guys coming up.
Next to dig in will be Bryce Harper, as the fastball is swung on and missed. Good location down at the knees for strike 1. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. And he fouls this one off. Has a look, now the pitch.
The count is 1-2.
Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. 2 down, runners at first and second. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. Phillies leave a couple. They're down 4-0. Number 31 will take the ball now as the new pitcher.
Number 31.
Bottom of the inning now, and next to bat will be the first baseman, Jesus Aguilar.
The first baseman, Jesus Aguilar.
Here it comes. As he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. Pulled high in the air out to left field. McCutchen is under it. Makes the play, 1 away.
Now batting, right fielder, Adam Duvall.
So 1 out and nobody aboard. And up next, former San Francisco minor league property Adam Duvall. Here's the first pitch.
Ball, that's off the plate. Yeah!
The 1-1. It's a called strike on the changeup.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. There to take it in is McCutchen now for route number 2.
Now batting, catcher, Jorge Alfaro.
Next, it'll be Jorge Alfaro, singled in his last at-bat. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
He'll take that first pitch strike all day long. If they're going to take 0-0, he's going to pound that zone and get ahead. Much more susceptible down 0-1 than 1-0.
Swing and a miss as he pulls the top hand over. It's 0-2.
Yeah, if he's going to pound the zone with this stuff all game, the offense better step up. Somebody's going to have to pull a trigger a little bit earlier in the count.
The 0-2 once more. Hit weakly on the ground to short. Fielded cleanly. And a close play at first, but he's called out and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins. But they're in front 4-0. New inning set to get underway. And stepping in the long ball threat, Rhys Hoskins.
17. Rhys Hoskins.
First pitch coming. Here it is. wind up and the 0-1. And he'll look at a fastball just off the black, and it's even at 1.
This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but he's going to be tested here. 4, 5, and 6 coming up this part of the
2
lineup.
balls, 1 strike.
Down low, 2 balls and a strike. The 2-1 home. High fly ball out to straightaway center. After it is Marte. He's there and records the first out.
Now back, left fielder, Andrew McCutcheon.
1 out for the Phils in their half of the 6th, and that'll bring up the former National League MVP, Andrew McCutcheon. First delivery to him. One out, nobody on. Line towards center field, and McCutcheon has himself a base hit.
Even though that pitcher was able to execute
Now
in
batting,
off the plate,
catcher,
batter was able to keep his hands inside that baseball and drive it up the middle.
In now, JT Realmuto, and it's grounded just foul down the line. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes, the count.
McCutcheon stands at first with 1 out. Shoots this down the right field line. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. And this one will bounce into the wall. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident, driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
Now time is called, and this could very well be to buy a few more pitches for those relievers. So now to the plate, Didi Gregorius, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And this is just off the outside corner, ball 2.
Boy, the Phillies have been looking for some offense all game long. They've yet to find it. Let's hope they can find it pretty soon.
2-1 after the foul ball there.
This is a situation where you're going strictly for the strikeout. Infield in, and from the offensive standpoint, you're just trying to create hard contact and get it by that infield.
Ball
Oh,
3.
tough pitch. Things just not going his way on the mound right now. 3-1.
Even though he has a shutout going right now, this is a really tight game, and I don't think they're going to think twice about getting him out of there if he starts to lose his command. Let's see if he can start reeling it in a bit again.
And he looks at one that misses, ball 4, so that'll load him up, but at least the double play is in order here with one away.
Now batting, the center fielder, Adam.
Digging in next, Adam Hazley. And guys, this is clearly one of the bigger at-bats of the ballgame so far.
Yeah, Matt, bases loaded. They're looking to finally get that clutch hit that's kind of been elusive all day. They've had some hits, but they just haven't hit when it mattered.
Here's the first pitch to him. As he'll take a look at a slider that can't make it back to the corner. It's ball 1.
Perfect time for a mound visit right here. Just give him a breather, a chance to collect himself and get back to work.
1-0 pitch on the way.
Ball.
Nowhere to put anybody. 2-0 count, not a good spot to be in as a pitcher.
Outside, 3-0 now.
Everyone in the ballpark knows what the pitcher's intentions are in this situation. Great job at the plate to lay off a tough pitch in a good spot.
And he finally gets a sinker over here for a called strike 1.
Taking all the way there, and a walk could be huge here, so I wouldn't be surprised if he's got the bat on his shoulder again on the next pitch.
And he takes a called strike at the knees, and that'll run things full.
This is the cat and mouse of today's game. 3-1 almost definitely bought you that fastball, and he took it. Interested to see if this pitcher goes to that well again, fear of bases being loaded, or he's willing to break something off.
Now the 3-2 pitch. And it's fouled away.
That's a real nice location with that fastball. Up and in on the hands. Hard to do much with that because a hitter really can't extend his arms very easily.
A payoff pitch one more time. Line drive to left. That's in there. Base hit. 1 run scores. Throw won't get him.
Hey, not hit all that hard, D-roll. He muscled it out there for a 2 RBI base hit.
Yeah, I don't care, Dan. Lawn dart, off the end of the bat, jam sandwich, doesn't matter. Found himself some green grass and gets 2 ribbies.
Matt Joyce will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 7, Matt Joyce.
Now the Marlins skipper's up out of the dugout on his way to the mound, and it would appear he's seen enough of his starter this afternoon. So he'll leave with the lead. Can't lose this one, but he is responsible for the 2 runners out there, so he could get a no decision if they were to come around and score. John Curtis takes the mound to try to get out of this mess. There are 2 on with only 1 away.
John Curtis.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Early swing there as he pulls it foul to the right side. Looking at his career totals, Joyce has a slugging percentage a little over .425, a respectable number. Here's the 0-1.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. And smart to lay off there as the fastball misses. It's 1-2 now. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. You can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2. That was a nasty-looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
At the plate, Gene Segura. He'll take a look at the strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Below the zone, a swing and a miss. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Hey, not normally a good plan to throw 3 consecutive sliders in a row. This guy's slider is so good, I think he might throw it again.
Now another 0-2. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Sanchez will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. So 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a couple of men left. 6th, 7th, and 8th place hitters due up in the bottom of. Archie Bradley enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th. Stepping in is Jesus Sanchez. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. First pitch coming. Here it is. Now some action in the Phillies bullpen as a right-hander begins to crank it up out there. In there, and it's 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. And the throw is there to record the first out.
Well, you know you made a real nice pitch when you bounce it in the dirt, and you still get the hitter to swing at it. That tells me that there's a lot of deception in that pitch right now.
Now at the plate, here is Miguel Rojas. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch of the AB on its way. Swing and a miss as he was way in front of that one. Bradley has tossed over 30 innings so far this season, and he's worked to exactly a 1.30 whip over those innings, so he's right around the major league average in that regard. The 0-1 on its way. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup. That pitch was so slow it barely registered on the radar gun.
Yeah, Matt, we don't see too many pitches crawling to the plate like that, especially these days. That can be a really tough pitch for a hitter to wait back on.
We're in the 6th inning now of a 4-2 ball game. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball. Here comes the 1-2. Swing and a miss at 1 in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Rojas is retired, 2 down now.
Now batting, third baseman.
Next up is John Birdie, 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. Here's the first pitch.
Yep, that ball went out.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
2 out, nobody on. Fastball at 94 miles an hour, and it's 1-1. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. Now the pitch.
Hey!
Back up the middle and in for a base hit.
Dan, how hard is it to massage your way through such a deep lineup? I mean, even the 8-9 hole hitters are solid big league players.
You know, Mark, these days you're not seeing a lot of defensive specialists in the infield or outfield. If you're in that starting lineup these days, there's a pretty good job you can swing the bat.
Joe Pennant will look for some 2-out magic here as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at first.
Joe Pennant.
From the belt, the pitch.
Hey!
And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. Pitch out, nothing doing. Hits are even at 7 apiece. Runners off for second. In there, now the throw. Way late, and he's in there easily at second.
It was pretty obvious he would likely be on the move with 2 outs, and I'm sure the defense knew it too. But he has lightning speed and was able to take the bag anyways.
The 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. Marlins leave 1, but they still lead this one 4-2. Richard Blyer is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 35, Richard Blyer.
Digging in now for Philadelphia, Alec Bohm for his career in this matchup. He's 1 for 2. He's set and the pitch.
Hey!
Ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Another 0-2 home. Weak grounder down the line at third. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. So 1 gone in the inning now, and that'll bring in the right fielder, Bryce Harper. First pitch on its way. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. Scooped up, and he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out.
The first baseman, number 17, Reese Hoskins.
So 2 are gone now in the Philadelphia 7th, and that'll bring up Reese Hoskins. He's set. Here it comes. Ball 1.
Ball 1, no strike.
7th inning here at the ballpark. 4-2 our score. Strike taken as that one crosses over the inside part of the plate.
Hey, hats off to the pitching staff right here. They've been able to hold a hot hitter in check in Game 4 of this series.
Here it comes on 1-1.
Ball, that's out.
And he lays off for a ball. 2-1. Fouled away. Here now the 2-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Grounded softly to the right. Throw over to Aguilar at first. Will take care of him to end the inning. Phillies down in order. They trail it here 4-2.
7th inning stretch.
Brandon Kinsler gets the call from the pen to take the ball for the home 7th.
Number 19, Brandon Kinsler.
Last half of the 7th here, and stepping in will be the very fleet-footed Jazz Chisholm.
The second baseman, Jazz Chisholm.
First offering. Now a
Count
changeup
1-0.
here to start things out, but that'll dip a bit too low, and it's 1-0. Hey. 1-1 to the Marlins leadoff hitter. And the pitch. Drilled down the line. And this will stay inside the third base bag. A fair ball. And the Marlins have something cooking. It's a leadoff double.
That was some great situational hitting there after surveying the field to see what the defense was giving him. The third baseman was well off the line, and he had no chance to make a play as he sprays it down the left field line for a 2-bagger.
Here's Starling Marte trying to bunt his way on, but this is popped up. Bohm is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Now batting, first baseman.
Stepping in next, Jesus Aguilar flew out last time up. He's ready now. The pitch. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
In today's game, we're seeing so many guys strike out and not worry about it. I'd love to see a little 2-strike approach right here. Maybe shorten up a little bit and try and force feed something the other way.
Towards second, and this will be put away easily for the out.
The right fielder, number 14, Adam cue ball.
Stepping in once again is Adam Duvall. Lifetime against Brandon Kinsler. He's got a 3-for-5 line. He's also hit a couple of home runs against him. Trying to keep the deficit right where it is, the pitch.
1-0.
And they'll try and get him out in front to start the at-bat, but this misses off the plate away. It's ball one. Two and 0 to Adam Duvall.
Like to see him be looking to the opposite field with this next swing. Pitcher's trying to work you away.
Left center, base hit. And the lead will move to 3 as it's now a 5-2 game.
Hey, Dero, that's a big RBI right there to stretch this lead to 3. Takes a lot of pressure off your pitcher going into the bottom part of the inning.
Yeah, Dan, no doubt. As an offense, all you're trying to do is put your pitchers in positions to be successful. Giving them that 3-run cushion has to make you feel good.
Stepping in now, Jorge Alfaro. Liner towards second. Oh, a diving effort as it's off his glove. And a good effort here, but he's well safe at first, and there are 2 on and 2 out now.
Now that's the left fielder.
So now to the plate, Jesus Sanchez.
Nope, that's
as
the
he'll
ball.
watch one miss down and in for a ball, 1-0. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-0 delivery.
Yeah.
That's lifted the other way out to left. McCutchen is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. Marlins forced to settle for 1. Dylan Floro has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 36, Dylan Floro.
Into the box, Andrew McCutchen. Lifetime versus this arm. He's hitless in 6 tries.
Andrew McCutchen.
First pitch coming. Here it is. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1. The Fish are maintaining a slim lead in the late going of this series finale, so if they can wrap it up, they'll complete the series sweep.
Hey, Matt, what a great spot to be in. You're playing good baseball. You're going for the sweep, and you're leading by a few runs going into the later innings. Now it's just time to close the deal.
So next to hit is JT Realmuto. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. First offering on its way. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone. And even sweeter, of course, is getting that series sweep in your own ballpark in front of the home faithful. So we'll see if they can send these fans home happy.
No doubt about it. Fan base is excited. They're all out in full force, coming to the ballpark, hoping to witness a sweep, and it looks pretty good at this point.
1-2 now.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Had to wait back on the changeup, and he did a good job just to make contact. Weak roller right side. Barehanded at his knees. It's there, and he's out.
Now back, second base,
So now to the plate, Didi Gregorius. 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
First pitch of the AB now. Slider gets the outside. That's a strike. We're in the 8th inning now of a 5-2 ball game. And he misses with it, 1-1. High chopper to third. And the off-balance throw will be too late, so a good effort that time, but it's an infield single.
Yeah, nobody on right there, Dan. 2 outs. It's not every day you see a guy pick him up and put him down like him getting down to first base right there. Bought himself a base hit.
Well, I'd say what, there's a couple of things you can do. It doesn't take a lot of talent to hustle, and it doesn't take talent to be on time. And he hustled out of the box, turned what could have been a ground out in the inning into an infield single.
Into the box now, Adam Hazley. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball 1. The set and the 1-0 pitch. Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. And they'll get a little closer here as the run comes across to score from first. It's now a 5-3 ball game. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance. And he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Scott Kingery will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot. And now time is called, and the reliever is warm out there. First pitch on the way as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. Behind 0-2 now.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus on making a good pitch right here.
A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. On now, David Hale is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 41, David.
Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and stepping in is the veteran shortstop, Miguel Rojas.
Miguel Rojas.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch.
Aye.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Into center field. Line drive base hit. So that puts the leadoff man aboard to get the inning underway.
Dan, he took that right back at his face right there. Exactly what you're trying to do. Middle cut, though. Are you a little concerned?
Yeah, that's a case of a ball being right down the middle. As a pitcher, you want to work the corners and stay out of that middle part of the zone, and he paid for it right there with a solid base hit.
Into the box, John Verdi. Now a bunt attempt here, but a foul ball here, 0-1. Singled last time up. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2.
Good thing he didn't make contact with that pitch. Only thing he could do is probably hit that on the ground. It could be a double play ball.
He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first down.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Brian Anderson will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 15, Brian Anderson.
Here's the first pitch as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. And he's carrying a batting average of just over 300. So clearly he's been a productive player with the bat in his hand so far. Ready with the 1-0. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike.
What a well-executed fastball right there, down and away. If you're going to do any damage with that pitch, you have to think up the middle the other way, and you have to be diving and leaning out over that thing.
Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. Again, another foul ball.
Well, somebody's sitting off speed right here. Only way he was late on that heater is he was expecting another changeup.
Another one sent foul. Rojas, base runner at first with 1 out. And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down. That's back-to-back strikeouts now as they've been unable to advance that leadoff single into scoring position.
Yeah, clearly no problems working out of the stretch right now, Matt. He's taking control this inning after giving up that hit. Now we'll see if he can finish it off strong as well.
In now, Jazz Chisholm, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. He's got 2 hits in 4 at-bats. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
I'll tell you, if I'm pitching right now, I'm not throwing anything near the strike zone until these guys prove they can lay off it. They're just being way too aggressive.
2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Line toward right center, and this is going to find the alley as he might have himself his second double of the ball game. So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
Up next for the Marlins, the center fielder, Starling.
Up next, Starling Marte. Lifetime against this particular arm. He's 1 for 5. Throw over to the bag, and he's back easily. Trying to keep the game close. Here's the pitch. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1.
Trying to do way too much up there for what I can tell. He knows that's a big run standing there at third, but that swing was way out of control. You still have to stay within yourself and look for your pitch.
Ball 1.
And that misses downstairs for a ball 1-1. Outside, 2-1.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball and play hard.
But the runner's back easily. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. On the move is Harper, and this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. Swung on in the dirt for the third strike. Real Muto corrals it, and the throw to first ends the inning. Marlins strand a pair, and it remains 5-3. Yimi Garcia comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the ninth.
Number 93, Yimi.
Set to start the ninth in this one, and coming forward now is the shortstop, Jean Segura.
Yeah, it's always a nightmare taking on another team's closer trying to get back into a game, especially in the ninth inning. But having your leadoff guy up to start that inning is as good as you could have hoped for. So let's see if he can get something started here.
Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike two anyway. Segura behind on a 1-2 count.
Step out of the box, take a deep breath. After spitting on that changeup, you might have bought yourself a fastball.
Swing and a miss at the curveball. A great pitch call there, and that's the first out here in the ninth. So the leadoff man gone to start the top of the ninth as we take a look at league saves leaders entering play. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Stepping up is Alec Bohm. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. From the stretch, here's the pitch. This is popped up. Alfaro has a bead on it, and he's got it 2 down.
Now back, right fielder, Bryce Harper.
And stepping in, Bryce Harper. His career numbers in this matchup, he's gone 3 for 6. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. 0-1 the count. And 1 the count to Bryce Harper. And this is swung on and missed. So with that, they find themselves down to their final strike here this afternoon. Now this small but vocal crowd come to their feet. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now. Philly down to their last strike. Lays off the 1-2 changeup, and he's worked it back to 2-2.
Hey, expect a challenge right here. Does not want to run the count full.
Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes.
Well, this is a big pitch right here. 2 outs in the ninth. The last thing you want to do is walk a guy and bring the tying run to the plate.
Hangs a K to end it, and the Marlins complete the 4-game sweep of their division rivals at home.
Well, they say you should aim to win 3 out of 4 at home, but they sweep the 4-game series and give this home crowd a lot to cheer about. Bring on the next guys.
5-3 the final score in this afternoon's game. The Miami Marlins hosted a 3-run first to propel them to the win. Sandy Alcantara earns his 5th winner of the year. Zach Eflin was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. Yimi Garcia hammers down the save, his 14th. So that'll do it for us. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to the new website, theshow.com.
Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 57 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely. Inside the show. And now your host, Justin Allegri.
Happy Friday, baseball fans. Welcome to Inside the Show. Looking first at the NL East, the Miami Marlins grabbed the 4-game series sweep as they defeated the visiting Fightin' Phils 5-3. It was their 5th straight victory. The Colorado Rockies combined for 10 hits as a team as they took care of the Mets at Citi Field 8-1. Ryan Zimmerman was a major force at the plate with 6 RBIs, leading the Nats past Cincinnati 11-6. They continue to win as they now have 9 straight. Eric Hosmer added 3 RBIs to his total, helping lead the Friars to a win over the Brewers 5-1. The Chicago Cubs knocked out 10 hits as a team as they defeated the Pirates at PNC Park 5-2. The Cardinals allowed only 5 hits in the game as they got a road win against Arizona 5-2. The Kansas City Royals sent 3 balls into the seats as they took down the Rays in St. Petersburg 6-2. The Toronto Blue Jays combined to give up just 5 hits as they took down the Yankees in the Bronx 3-1. Reynaldo Lopez won his 4th game thus far as the White Sox claimed victory over the Orioles 2-1. He is currently in the top 5 in the AL in shutouts. The Cleveland Indians picked up 14 hits in total as they cruised to the win against the Tigers 12-1. The Oakland Athletics put together 10 total hits as they walked off in dramatic fashion against the Angels 4-3. The Mariners had 12 hits as a team as they were winners over the visiting Rangers 4-1. And that's the show. Thanks for listening in. I'll be back tomorrow with more news and updates from around the majors.